Hi, this is Javin, a chemical engineer by profession, going to continue today's topic, entropy. Now, definition of entropy. A thermodynamic quantity represents the unavailability of a system thermal energy for conversion into mechanical work, often interrelated as the degree of disorder or randomness in the system. The second law of thermodynamics says that entropy always increases with time. Lack of order or predictability, gradual decline into disorder, a marketplace where entropy regains supreme. Explain entropy in simple terms. The entropy of an object, the measured amount of energy which is unavailable to do work. Entropy also measures the number of possible arrangements of the atom in a system can have. In this sense, entropy is a measure uncertainty or randomness. Now, what is entropy means with example? Entropy is defined as measure the degree of randomness, or in other words, it is increases disorganization within a system. Entropy is measure energy dissipation in the system, where we evidence that the universe tends toward highest entropy. Many places in our life, campfire is an example. Entropy, the solid wood burn and become ash smoke and gases, all which spread energy out toward more easily solid fuel. What is entropy and enthalpy? The enthalpy is measured the total heat present the thermodynamic system where pressure is constant. It is represented delta H is equal to delta E plus P delta V, where E is internal energy. Enthalpy measures the disordered thermodynamic system. Entropy is a measurement how much the atom in substance they are free to spread out, move around, the arrange themselves in random way. It is important concept, the thermodynamic, the study how heat and other energy manipulate each other. What are examples? Entropy in real life. Entropy measures how much thermal energy or heat per temperature. Compare ice melting, salt or sugar dissolving, boiling water. There are some entropy examples in your kitchen. How entropy applied to life. Here, crucible thing about entropy. It always increases over time. It is natural tendency or thing to lose order. Left its one device, life will be always become a less structure. Now, move further. What causes entropy? The entropy increases when substance is burned up. The multiple process, the dissolving increases energy because the solid particle becomes spread from one other. When solution is formed, entropy increases as temperature increases. Why entropy important to living system? The entropy unavailable to do work is often definition. Entropy life require constant input, the energy to maintain order. Without energy complex structure, living system will not exist. The steady flow of energy necessary to sustain living system increases entropy. What does delta H stand for? Here, in terms of enthalpy changes in name given amount of heat evolved, absorbed, the reaction carried out, constant pressure, it is given symbol delta H or delta H. As enthalpy, same as heat, heat is energy that is transferred from one body to another body because the body have different temperature. Is measured the unavailability heat energy to do work. It is measured joule per Kelvin. What is major difference between entropy and enthalpy? Entropy is those measure random activity system where enthalpy is measure overall amount energy in the system. What is another word of entropy? The another word of entropy, randomness, kinetic energy, selective information, flux angular momentum, density, coefficient, information, wave function, potential energy, and solution. They are the example of the or other word of the entropy. How does burning wood increases entropy? The burning wood illustrates and increases entropy. The wood start single object fire consume wood releasing energy along with carbon dioxide and water vapor, leaving a pile or ashes to atom in vapor and gases vibrate energetically, the spreading out and ever expanding cloud. What do you think? Entropy of universe will always increases. Total entropy of the system increases since energy never flows spontaneously in other direction. The total entropy of a universe always increasing. Now, if human have entropy level, they tell us that entropy increases number of cells and total energy with the body increases. Those body grow beyond its optimum configuration. More disorder occur with it. Always eat more or increases total energy contact, the potential and kinetic. More disorder occurs. Can entropy be destroyed? Entropy is generated everywhere, always. A scale without expectation cannot be destroyed. Any means a scale entropy, isolate system or closed system, universe is always increasing, is a necessary but not sustained condition of the second law of thermodynamics. Can you stop entropy? The second law of thermodynamics states that level of entropy in a system can never decreases over time. Is space and entropy? The space is the only sources, the temporary entropy, and by consuming space gravity, measure that is only entropy account of space which is transferred into entropy account of time, symmetrical losses of light, and they are carried the conserved changes met with the produced forces requiring the system the symmetry. Why do black holes have high entropy? The black holes are satisfy the second law of thermodynamics. Since black holes do not remember that what went into them other the total mass, angular momentum, and charge, their entropy has to be large than maximum entropy of all possible matter distribution that could have formed the black hole. What was the most entropy? The gases have the highest entropy. This is because gas can exist in large number of different microstates. Does time causes entropy? The entropy does not change with time and entropy does not have a tendency to increase. It is very common to say that entropy increases toward maximum at equilibrium. Now, move further. What element have highest entropy? Therefore, hydrogen has the highest entropy level. Is entropy increasing on Earth? The entropy continues increasing on Earth, but we never reach heat and light from sun constituting in open system that discharge into space. Is entropy a disease of order, a measurement or disorder? The higher the entropy, the greater the disorder of the thermodynamic parameter represent the state of disorder, the system, atomic ion or molecule level, the greater the disorder, the higher the entropy. Is entropy the natural state of the universe? Theory of entropy suggests the order state they are the infinitely improbable and every system in universe will naturally be found either state of maximum disorder or moving toward it. Is endothermic hot or cold? The exothermic process releases heat consuming temperature of the immediate surrounding to rise and exothermic process absorb heat and cool the surrounding. What is Hell's law used for? The Hell's law can use determine overall energy required for chemical reaction that can divide into synthetic steps. They are individually zero to characterize afford the composition of the standard enthalpy of formation which may use predict the enthalpy change in complex synthesis. How do you know entropy is positive or negative? When predicting whether a physical or chemical reaction will have increases or decreases, entropy look the phase of the species present. Remember, the CPOP code help you tell. We say that the entropy has increases, delta S is positive, and entropy has decreased, delta S is negative. It is obvious. Does a hot object have more entropy? In our world, reciprocal temperature represents the capacity, one unit of energy to increases the entropy of the system. The system is hot when 1 by temperature is small and the means each unit the energy is constitute the relative little entropy. Now, can entropy be a negative? Entropy is the measure disorder in a system. Everything the universe lead toward a more disordered state. Entropy is always increasing according second law thermodynamic entropy of universe for spontaneous processes is always increases. Overall entropy can never be negative. Is entropy same as internal energy? Very good questions. Entropy is order, disorderliness system, which means greater will be irreversibility of a process. Internal energy is sum of the kinetic and potential energy. The particle entropy increases only there is no rough energy in particles. Can entropy be destroyed? Entropy is generated everywhere and always, any scale, without expectation, cannot be destroyed for any means, any scale. Entropy is isolate. A closed system or universe is always increasing, necessary but sufficient condition. The second law of thermodynamics. Can entropy ever be zero? The entropy of a system, absolute zero, is typically zero, and all gas determine only number, the different ground state. It has specifically the entropy of a pure crystalline substance, absolute zero temperature, is zero. What happens when entropy is zero? Entropy is a measure, molecular disorder or randomness system. The second law states the entropy can created but it cannot be destroyed. Where S plus is equal to delta, this is called entropy balance. Therefore, entropy changes of a system zero. Instead, the system does not change during the process. Can we generate entropy? Also, you can take such a collection and calculate entropy per molecule that really has no meaning by itself. Entropy gives number of represent the likelihood that a collection molecule and another particle where you can certainly lower the entropy locally. Can entropy infinite? Even in probability distribution, probably normalized its phenomena. Entropy is called easily initiate and infinite. Okay guys, this is up to straight 36 questions of the entropy. Next chapter we cover some another chemical engineering topic. Still then goodbye and do take good care of yourself.